you guys, good morning. It is another flight attendant vlog. Welcome back to everybody who has been subscribed. If you're new, my name is Brianna. I'm a flight attendant, content creator, fitness trainer, transformation specialist, all of that jazz. I post flight attendant content. I also post fitness content as well for anybody who needs any workout and exercise motivation. Today is a 4-day trip. Starting off pretty interesting so far. Right now we're just waiting for some blue juice because we're on the 700 and our lab is not working. We are in LaGuardia right now, so still just waiting on some blue juice. We had to switch planes when we landed, but from that plane switch we had to switch to another plane, which is this 700. Today we're going to be overnighting in Grand Rapids, so this is a 2-leg day. So we're just waiting on our lab to get serviced, and after that we can just go ahead and start boarding. We're oversold by 6-2, so we're gonna see how everything goes with that. Day 1 of 4. Let's get it going. Okay, I'm back. Housekeeping came by. I needed some extra face towels. But like I was saying before, it was a 5:20 a.m. show today. The first leg, it was, I want to say 50 passengers. The last leg was full house. And this is some go home day shenanigans that's happening on day 1. Day 1 of 4. So we lost our crew. I'm still with my flying partner, but our pilots, this was their go home day. So they left us after our second leg. So when we got to, I don't know if you all were able to comprehend what I was saying in the first half of the clip when I was in LaGuardia, but when we landed in LaGuardia, our gate was 2 doors down. So we had to do a plane swap. Once we got on that plane, did our pre-flights, made sure everything was safety compliant. And that's when one of our pilots was telling us we had to switch the plane. I forgot it was, I want to say something was going on with the aircraft where we weren't able to take it out. So we had to go from that plane, which was a 900, to go to another plane, which was a 700. I don't like 700s. So had to use that plane to get to where we were going. That plane had an issue because the lab service, it wasn't flushing. The toilet wasn't flushing. The crew that was using it prior let us know what was happening. And I don't know if it wasn't working throughout the flight or if it just stopped working when they were landing, towards landing, something like that. But it was taking a good minute for maintenance to get the lab service completed because the toilet, it was just giving everybody trouble. So that held up boarding a good minute. But once we got all of that together, we got everybody boarded, we got everybody here safely. So now we are here. The shuttle to the hotel, it was interesting to say the least. My flying partner, he called 3 times to make sure that our shuttle was on the way. Somehow miscommunication happened between the calls because they said that they didn't know that we were here, as far as they didn't know that we called or something like that. I don't know if they got it confused with the other flying crew that was on the shuttle as well, but all in all, we're here. The room is decent. Had to clean up. I always do my room routine. I don't know what's going on with my fridge. It's cold. My fridge is cold, but I can't freeze my ice packs, but that's okay. That's all right. And right now it's what? It's almost maybe 12:30, almost 12:30. I can't find the clock. Then again, I don't have my glasses on, so it's no point. I can't really see. So almost 12:30. We have the rest of the day to ourselves. I am debating whether or not I want to walk around first and then get ready for bed, or just take a nap, get up and walk around. We'll see. I am not sure yet. I'm not really feeling my best today, so we'll see how that goes. Also, I wanted to show you all what I packed in my lunch bag because I finally have my new ice packs, and I feel like I have my whole life in that lunchbox. So let's take a look. All right, so this is a weird angle, but I wanted to show you all. I'm just going to take everything out. Of course, I have my oatmeal packs, my apple cinnamon, and my maple brown sugar. I have my chips. These are pretty tasty. And recipe. Lemonade packs, Crystal Light and Country Time. And I also have my microwavable bag of popcorn. Let's see, I have my bottle of water on the side here. So yes, at the very top, this is all packed here. It's crazy. So I have my water bottles. I have 4 of those. I have my dinner for one of my nights, my calzone. This is gonna be a new thing, so I'm gonna try this one, see how it tastes. Of course, I have my peaches. Love my peaches. And then I have my baked potato soup and mac and cheese. Again, dinner for the other nights for the trip. And I also have my salad. And the last thing, I believe, oh, nope. My snack packs. And I got these from Aldi. So, got this from Aldi. Got another snack pack from Aldi. And I also have another snack pack from Aldi. So, grapes, crackers, apples, and cheese. And then everything in there is just my ice pack, so ain't nothing special in there. But that is what I wanted to show you all. And these ice packs, I got these from Walmart, and these are huge. I'm glad I got these ones instead of the small ones, because I was gonna buy 4 small ones, but to me it made sense to just get the bigger ones just so it can cover more surface area. But this is what's making the bag heavy. So we are gonna make sure we eat all of this food. I'm gonna catch you all in the next clip. Hey you guys, so we are back from the mall. So it was pretty good. It was just decent just to get out and get some sun and to get out of the hotel room. I went to Forever 21, bought some shorts and some jewelry. I really don't shop at Forever 21 like that like I used to. I just had a gift card, so I spent it. And you know I had to stop in Barnes and Noble and I had to go and get a book. So this book here is called Take My Hand. I haven't heard of this author. Her name is Dolene Perkins Valdez. It's about, I was looking at her Instagram just to learn a little bit more about her and her book before I purchased it. And it was, I'm assuming it's talking about reproductive justice and specifically focusing on Black women and reproductive justice. So I am excited to give this book a read. Now that I am back, I'm all dressed for the gym. The fitness center is open. We are gonna go ahead and get this done before I get comfortable because this couch is feeling really nice right now. So I'm about to head down to the gym. Today is full body day. I'm going to go ahead and work out there and get some good footage while I'm there before everybody starts crowding it up. Also, if you all need some fitness tips, if you just need motivation for workouts, check out some of my workout videos on here. You can also check out some of my clips on my Instagram at Ms. Lene. That's MZLANEE. Everything is going to be linked down below. So let's go ahead and exercise.
Original Batman.
So far the beats check.
Girl, Batman, they feel the way you whine to the rhythm and the bass. Move to the rhythm, make we groove, make we move to my play. You are got the rhythm and the vibe that I make a man crazy. Wine from the north to the south, you are set the house a play. Vibes on vibes on vibes, you bring my way. I've been searching round the city, trying to find my way.
Hey you guys, we have made it to LaGuardia. So we have a four-leg day. We came from Grand Rapids to LaGuardia. We're now gonna go from LaGuardia to Portland, Maine, turn right back around to LaGuardia and end our day in Providence. So the first leg, it was oversold I think by 3, but it was fine. Everybody made it on and we're good. So now nobody's on the plane right now. We don't board for another 15-20 minutes. So I was able to get on early, got my stuff done, got my pre-flights done, ate, and I'm relaxing and enjoying the quiet before it is time to start the second leg. You all, on this last flight, let me tell you all, the things that we tell everybody as far as just safety, putting your bags under the seats, making sure your seatbelt's fastened, all of that is for your safety and the safety of others. When we're taking off, do not get up out of that seatbelt and go in your bin and grab something out of your bag. Once we get to 10,000 and once the captain turns off that seatbelt sign, I would wait until captain turns off the seatbelt sign. But when we're at a safe cruising altitude and it's okay for you to move throughout the cabin, just sit down. Just wait until it's time to move around. I had to tell this one passenger, sit down. We are in the middle of takeoff. The plane is still like this. It ain't level. It's this. We are climbing to 10,000 feet. Just wait a minute. Because if you get hurt or somebody else gets hurt, now I have to make sure that you're okay. And then that means I have to write reports, all of that stuff. I don't have time for that. Just wait until it is time for you to safely move about the cabin. That's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next clip. Hey you guys, so we are in Providence. We have made it to Providence. This last leg, it was not really full at all. I think we ended up having 60 something passengers. Pretty cool crowd. Let's see, the last leg, that family decided to give me lots of challenges. Here's the issue. It was a family of 3. It was the mom, the dad, and the baby. They got sat in the exit row. The thing was, the dad was supposed to be in the exit row, and the mom and the infant were supposed to be right behind him in the following row. But the mom and dad switched seats to where the mom and the baby were in the exit row, and dad was right behind them. I go up to them during boarding, introduce myself, all of that. They were telling me that they planned on asking their seatmate if they could switch seats, so that way they could sit in the following row that was not an exit row. And I was like, that's fine. I definitely assumed that her and the baby were going to be sitting with dad in row 14. So I'm just like, okay. So I'm not really worried about it yet. I'm still keeping my eye on them while we're doing boarding. Now that boarding is almost being done, go back to them again, and I see now dad sitting with them in the exit row. I'm like, you all, the baby cannot sit here. You all can sit here as long as the baby is not in the exit row. One of you will have to stay in the exit row. If you want to choose, one of you will have to stay in the exit row while the other parent is with the baby in the row behind them, or you could talk to your seatmate, in which she offered plenty of times to say, I could sit in the exit row, I could take your place, and we could just switch out. That's fine. And they didn't really seem to get it. And so the dad was saying to me, well, she can't sit here at all. He's like, not during flight. I said, they cannot sit here at all. I said they cannot sit there at all. I'm like, since you all are stressing that you want to sit together as a family, you will have to move to the row behind this exit row. If you don't care sitting with a family, one of you is going to have to sit in the row behind the exit row with the baby. The baby cannot be with you. And the mom, she just decided to, you could see that she was getting frustrated and annoyed. I'm just like, that's how it goes. Since this is an exit row, it's an emergency situation if one happens to happen. She cannot be in this row because she cannot help out. She's a baby. And so overall, before boarding concluded, we got all of that together. During flight, why did they decide to all of a sudden switch to the row behind them? Why did they decide to switch to row 14? You're over here causing this other lady problems because you all don't want to sit together and you all want to separate. You all don't want to separate because you want to sit in the exit row. But she offered to swap places with you all. That I don't get. But now during mid-flight, somebody's inconvenienced because you want to now decide to sit together in row 14. I don't understand. You all. I don't know if it was stressed to them that this was an emergency exit and people cannot sit there. If she's not older than 15, she cannot sit there. She cannot sit there. I think, yeah, if they're not older than 15, they cannot sit in the exit row because if an emergency happens, they have to be able to help out during that emergency. And she can't. She's a baby. She can't do anything about it. Oh my goodness. So that was the only thing that annoyed me about that last leg. But other than that, it was a pretty decent day. It was a long day, but it was a pretty decent day. Again, switching pilots like clockwork. This new set of pilots that we have, they're pretty cool. I like them. And right now, it is 7:09 in the evening. I'm just about to relax. Might go to the restaurant, we'll see. I'm waiting to see if housekeeping will be able to bring me a refrigerator because they said they had lots of requests for it. So we'll see. I don't know yet because I have food to keep cold and I'm not too comfortable leaving my food down there in that fridge as far as the front desk fridge. But hopefully they can bring me one. If I don't see you all for the rest of the evening, I will catch you all tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is day 3 of 4. It is now time to go. We have an 11 a.m. van and it is 10:55. Just did my last room sweep. About to head downstairs to meet the crew. We have 4 legs today. The first leg, where are we going? This is my life. Where are we going? We're going from Providence to LaGuardia. So that's going to be the first leg, and we're going to have a 2-hour and 59-minute sit there. And after that, we go from LaGuardia to, I don't know what airport code CHO is, but that's where we're going. And then from there, we're going to be doing a turn from LaGuardia, turn from there, end up back in LaGuardia, and then take the flight from LaGuardia to Greenville. So that's where we'll be staying overnight. So let's go ahead downstairs, meet the crew, and get this 4-leg day started. You guys, we have made it to Greenville. So, as you can see, I already am getting my room together, making sure that everything is the way I need it to be. It was not a full flight for the rest of these legs. For these last 3 legs, it was only 50 something people. It never went over 60. So that was that. It was a pretty decent flight. The second leg, I want to say, the second leg. This one guy, oh my goodness, sitting in first class. I was the first class, I was the forward today, so the forward handles first class section. So apparently, look, boarding, it was already hectic. It was getting crazy because I think we were running close on time, and just regular operation stuff where we had to just board quickly, which was fine by me, but it was just a lot of people coming down. So people who don't have their bags pink tagged, they hold up boarding because their bags cannot fit in the overhead bin. So if they have a pink tag, that means they have to gate check it, meaning they'll get it plane side at their arriving city. So this person, he didn't have a pink tag to begin with, so I just told him to just hold on a few moments while I get everybody else on board. And when I have a pause in boarding, I'll come to you. He was like, okay. Influx of people coming in, influx of people. So I can't forget him. I don't forget that he has a pink tag bag. I can't forget him because I have nowhere to put it. Why does he keep ringing the flight attendant call button 3 to 4 times? Sir, I know that you have a pink tag bag. I know that you need a pink tag. Just hold on a minute, okay? I'm coming. So when I finally have a pause in boarding, I go to him. I'm like, yes, so this bag needs to be pink tag. I'm like, are you okay with that? And he was like, sitting there with a smirk on his face like this, do I have a choice? And of course, he thought he's just the all-out comedian. He just thinks that he's such a laughable and nice person, and had the rest of his cabin mates just laughing. I'm just like, okay, since we want to be slick and we think that we're all full of giggles, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this bag out of the seat. You can follow me. You're gonna take this pink tag. I rip off the receipt. This belongs to you. Walk it out to the front. And he's like, okay, thank you. Yeah. Don't do that. That's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna play cute, and we're not gonna try and be slick and funny. It was nothing major, but it's just the fact that you think you ringing that call button is gonna make me come any faster, because it's not. Secondly, don't get smart with me. I take that as being smart. Do not do that, because I'm here to help you out, as well as make sure that your safety is adhered to. Don't rush me, because I'm already having a lot of things on my brain too. I'm not gonna forget you. I remember. Another lady had the same issue, but she was kind. That's what it was. She was kind, so I helped her out as well. I was a little bit more inclined to help her out. That sounds mean of me, but then again, it's not. I'm being real with you all. I was inclined to help her out more because she was kind to me, and she knew that boarding was getting crazy. She was nice and she was respectful to me. And get this, when I'm taking orders, he wants a Bloody Mary. I'm like, sure, that's fine. Get in flight, 10,000 foot chime, do what I have to do, start serving first class drinks. I see he's sleeping. Oh, looks like nobody's getting their Bloody Mary today, huh? Nobody's gonna get their Bloody Mary today. So my thing is this: I don't serve sleeping passengers. I'm not gonna disturb you because you're sleeping. If you want some food, as far as the snacks, if you want a drink, if you want some pop or some of the snacks that we have, when you wake up and realize that you missed service, that's fine. Just go ahead and ring the call service button. I'll be more than glad to go ahead and bring you some. But if you're asleep, I'm not going to wake you. I think that's rude. I'm not going to wake you. Now, if it's safety related where I have to wake you up, best believe you will be woken up. But if it's not an emergency, if it's not safety related, I'm going to let you sleep. I'm going to let you catch your Z's and count your sheep. So he didn't get his Bloody Mary. So that's that. Yes, I decided to have a little petty moment. So That's what that is. Other than that, everything was fine. It was a long, long day. We have 2 legs tomorrow. It was a 4-leg day. And let's just say that I'm tired. I'm tired. So, yeah. I'm going to catch you all tomorrow. We have an 11 a.m. van. We're deadheading for the first leg tomorrow. So, that's going to be nice. Because if I don't get enough sleep tonight, I'm really at my, 12-hour mark. So if I don't get enough sleep or if I feel groggy in the morning, I'll be able to catch some more sleep on my deadhead. So I'll catch y'all in the morning. Good night. Hey you guys, so we have made it to Atlanta. The deadhead, it was decent. Surprisingly, I had to ride the jump seat. So that was a first for me, riding the jump seat as far as just being transferred from one city to the next. The plane was full, and other than that, it wasn't a long flight. It was 30 minutes. So that's what that was. And we originally were going to be working from Atlanta to Arkansas, Atlanta to Arkansas, Arkansas to Minneapolis, and Minneapolis to CBG. But since we had a 2-hour and some odd sit here, they changed our flights. So they canceled that flight out. And so now my legs are going to be, what is that? Everything just happened. What happened? Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Deadheading from Atlanta to Cincinnati. So this flight leaves out at 5:24, and it is 3:51 right now. So I just made it to my gate. Right now, just chilling. That's it. Just waiting for the gate agent to show up so that way I can go ahead and get situated and head on back home. And then from that, once I land in Cincinnati, I'm on time available until 11 o'clock. Hopefully they won't use me. They shouldn't use me because if I checked right, it's it's within that 2-hour limit. So hopefully they won't call me. And other than that, that's just what's happening today. Already lots of switch ups on go home day, but I'm cool about it. I'm just ready to go home at this point because it's been a long trip. So I'll catch y'all on the next clip. Guys, we're home. We are home. So I'm on time available from 7:30 until 11 tonight. Yeah, it's a very weird time, but hopefully they won't use me. And plus, if they do, they'd have to get my permission anyway. So it's going to be a very hard no if they call me because I have 3 days off and I plan on taking full advantage of that. But we did make it home safe. Got on my deadhead, watched Fox and the Hound. Such a classic. And now we are here. I'm headed home. Thanks again so much for coming along with yet another flight attendant journey. If you did enjoy this vlog, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you aren't already. And leave me a comment. I love chatting it up with you all in the comments. Oh, and here's another thing. One of my friends that I used to work with, we just met up with each other on the shuttle, just catching up, saying hey. He saw my videos and he says that he just loves how knowledgeable I am. I'm like, me? I'm just like me? Well, thank you. I just tell my experience and everything, but I just love the support of my friends and just everything that they're doing to support the channel and everything, and I love that. Also, the lead flight attendant on my flight back here to Cincy, her name was Brianna too. I just thought that I'd introduce myself to her and like, hey Brianna, my name's Brianna too. Just thought I'd let y'all know that because it was just so funny to see another Brianna because it's real rare. At least when I've been seeing, it's been really rare. But I just wanted to let y'all know that. But go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment. I'm going to catch y'all next time. But until that time, peace out.